Welcome to this episode of Your Midweek Move. Today we're going to do one of my favorite moves. It's called the hover, and there's so much you can do with it. What I want to do is break it down like we do every week to show you how to do this safely and effectively. It's a great strengthener for your quadriceps, your thighs, and also your booty and your abs and your back. It works everything. So what you're going to do is start off on your knees. Now, I'm going to show you from the side. You want to think about, if you have knee pain, this may not be the best move for you. You can always double up your mat. If it just hurts because your knees are bony and they hurt on the floor, double up your mat. If you have had knee surgery or if you have a knee problem, probably skip this move. But if you haven't, go ahead and join me. So you want to think about keeping your knees close together. They're going to want to kind of drift apart. Don't let that happen. So keep them close together. You want to zip up. You want to sit back, or you can start sitting on your heels and then lift up so that your bottom is just hovering above your heels about an inch or two. And I have showed this before. If you've been following Fem Fusion for a while, you might have seen this in newsletters, blog posts. I love this move. So even just right here, you should be feeling your thighs. They're having to contract to keep you where you are, but they're lengthened as they're contracting. So it's an eccentric contraction. So what you want to think of is just feel this strong contraction in your thighs and go with it. We're going to keep this for the whole time. So what I want you to do is just hang out here. This is part of the hover. You're hovering. But there's so much we can do with this. We can come up and down, squeezing your butt on the way up and exhaling on the way up. So you're really feeling a nice booty squeeze, and then also feeling your thighs shortening and then lengthening, the muscles shortening and lengthening. You want to breathe out with this. The other thing we can do is hang out here, and then you can really bring in your abdominals and your back muscles by doing little pelvic tilts. So bringing your pelvis forward and back. So right now your abs are contracting and then your low back. And breathe out and in. Breathe out and in. Just hovering above your heels the whole time. And pulling your abs in, and then contracting your back, shortening in the abs, shortening in the low back. And 3, 2, and 1, and take a little rest. Ooh! So you should really feel a burn in your thighs. It feels really good. And what I want you to do now is a little bit of swirling. Okay, we're going to swirl, we're going to do some hip circles and then some hip lifts. So I'll show you from the front. What you want to do here is come up. We're going to do some hip circles. So engage your core muscles, keep your knees fairly close together. Zip up, and you're going to swoop it around and come on up. So swoop it around and squeeze your bottom. Swoop and squeeze, swoop and squeeze. I'll show you from the side. So swoop and squeeze, swoop and squeeze. My head isn't really moving so much, but this is really moving. And let's do 2 more. And 1 more each side. And take a little rest, and then I'll show you the hip lifts. So these are really fun, okay? You're going to, again, hover, so I'm just above my heels, and you're going to lift one hip, squeezing the waist, the obliques, and then lift the other, squeezing the waist. And lift, 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 lift. We have effectively worked everything. We've gotten the booty, the thighs, the obliques, the deep abdominals, the low back muscles. The pelvic floor is involved when you're working all this stuff anyway. So we're really working the entire core with this hover series. So let's do 3, 2, 1. Oh, and I did these in a class earlier today, so I'm really tired, but you can always do more of any of those, and enjoy. I hope you liked that. For more Midweek Move episodes, go ahead and subscribe to our email list, and you will be sure not to ever miss out on an episode of your Midweek Move. If you like this video, please share it with your friends and say hi on Facebook or over at the blog. So thanks for watching.